people who like Coke in a different way. Like it's not the same. Like Pepsi lovers don't act that way over Pepsi. Coke lovers though, like they be like, they'll smack you if you give them a Pepsi.
Coke Light. They just didn't put the Coke in the Pepsi.
That's saying that's the Coke still in it. Thank you. It's Coke in the Coke. Jesus.
Let's go. I hear you. I mean, we here. We're gonna say.
About time you caught back up. Come on, man.
Hey, listen. You know, it's a long build up for the play. You know, I had to let the line go and get the blocks. I'm ready now. I run through the hole.
Nah. You fumbled.
And then you want to know why we thought you'd want to try Coke.
What the fuck that got to do with anything? You know what?
I think our listeners would agree that if one of the four of us, listen,
what you guys think?
One of the four of us,
you first want to do some Coke.
Ain't that a bitch?
If Coke was legal, like that, who would be the first one?
That's what we're doing.
Let's just get the question out there.
Yeah.
I ain't never told y'all ain't shit.
It's all love, bro.
You are your dad is gonna be. That's why you say, man, whatever.
Let us know.
I hope one of them two over there come in first. I just want to see what the hell they. One of y'all two, Eric or Camille, one of them two.
We on Coke?
Come in first, yeah. They look, man, if y'all would do that shit, I'd be over here just looking like, damn.
Oh no, they ain't gonna be me.
Bro, Eric don't even drink.
Eric don't even drink, so ain't no way gonna say.
He don't do nothing. Designated driver, man.
You said this.
He just skipped everything to go to the booger sugar.
Straight to the Coke, bro.
I'd rather prefer him drink, bro, instead of hey, please sip before you just go to booger sugar.
I think Eric would be like a a-hole when he was drunk.
You know what?
I think he
go all of the snide remarks that he hold in. That shit would just be a free
it wouldn't be no more filter. Like, it would just flow out. It would just flow out.
Don't want to see that.
Really
guy.
go like, damn.
Do not want. Nope.
The words hurt, my nigga.
Hey, did you feel like niggas got feelings around this bitch? Oh yeah. By the way,
you'll be all right.
Let me put my vest on.
Ain't got time for that.
Right.
If I knew I was taking strays today, shit.
My vest. Shit.
Let's get into the show while we put our vest on. Get ready for it. Welcome to episode 177 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
It's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. How y'all doing this week?
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as
the Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as KDD.
Man, you back. Welcome back, sir.
I'm free, man. I mean, it was rough, though. I'll tell you that much. You know, the devil thought he had me. I thought he would have made it. Hey, on what, though? Like, real talk on my deathbed. But yeah, man. Thank everybody, man, that was showing love to me, man. Your boy I had the worst case of Rona that you could have. I was in the hospital and shit. I woke up randomly, not feeling well, body aching. I couldn't get out of bed. And then on top of that, I got pneumonia. So it was absolutely horrible. Absolutely the worst experience of my entire life.
And you was out for about, 2 weeks?
Almost 2 weeks, yeah. Like, I'm just now able to, sit up and actually talk without, feeling, my chest hurting or being out of breath and stuff like that. So, and I did everything right. I was always wearing a mask at work, all that type of stuff. And I don't know, but you can't trust everybody, man. So just make sure you take extra precautions for yourself, man, because y'all do not want that. I don't want y'all to have it because it is horrible. Just everything, man. Mentally, mess with your mental. Everything, man. Just being isolated by yourself and your thoughts. Trash.
We glad you back. We glad you all right.
Shout out to y'all, man. All showing love. Tim Johnson, thank you for always showing. You showing love.
Oh,
too,
you
brother.
fast. You said the
my bad.
Hey, dude, bleep out his last name, please.
Yeah, Triple T. My bad, brother. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Nigga, we're on the free. We out here. Let's get it. For real.
It's your turn now, Tim.
I thought you was gonna throw a brother alive or something. Like
No.
I feel like Eric in this situation. I don't know why I'm hopping in or out. I'm just saying. I
literally just told you. That was your cue.
Nah, bro. Don't be coming with the shaking head because y'all be trying to give me a lead in. Y'all be like, hey,
dude,
how about you go ahead and, hey, Tim, can we do, and all of a sudden it's your turn. Like, all right.
It's your turn.
I'm remember this next week. I'm going to go ahead and listen back to the other weeks and wait for them live that I was supposed to get. All of a sudden this week I'm supposed to just take out.
Wait for them.
All right. For sure. Wow. Anyways, you can find us at www.technicalfile.com.
It was me.
Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker.
Damn right.
Got an excuse.
You also find us on Instagram and Twitter at Technical File.
That's right.
Then you can go on over to Facebook. We have a Technical File podcast, which is our Facebook page. Slide on over to Technical File Pod Overtime, which is our Facebook group where you can join in with the listeners, fans, and the fam. Also, you can go on over to our YouTube Technical File Podcast.
There it is. Ken.
All right. My bad. I actually have a challenge, so I'm writing it down so I don't forget it. Like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Tech File fam, share with everybody you know, man. Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, everybody, man. Share with everybody. It's the holiday season. Unfortunately, we got to do everything virtual, but you can still share. Sharing, it takes less than 30 seconds, and it's free. And remember, we black. We Tech File. We black. Put the cat at the end of that. And share, man. Share with everybody you know. A challenge that I have, just because Thanksgiving did just end, let us know what is something that you guys did this year that you will want to continue as a tradition after COVID is over. So a tradition that you guys were forced to do this year that you guys want to, keep it running even after COVID.
I have to think about that one. That's a thoughtful question.
Mm-hmm. I thought, hey, having that week off and me and my thoughts.
Yeah, nothing but you and your thoughts.
All right, I like that.
Wherever you find podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
yes, sir.
Stitcher,
okay,
SoundCloud, Spotify,
okay,
Amazon Music.
Amazon.
I'm still stumped. Amazon.
Still stumped.
Y'all took my fun away, my life, my boom.
No, we saved you, my good son.
Yeah, the first week we were caught off guard.
Yeah.
The second week, Eric pointed out a fatal flaw in that promotion of the.
Took my joy.
A huge flaw.
I already did iHeart, so Himalaya.
Like a player. You didn't, but like a player.
Wooshka.
Wooshka.
And wherever you're listening to this episode now, while there, make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, and review. 5 stars or better. It helps us and we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So before we get into the topics of the week, we are going to shout out our top listening cities from over the past week and our international listeners. So number 1 city, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome
Shout
back.
out to the hometown. Shout out to the hometown holding it down. Number 2, Florissant, Missouri, I believe is the city here.
Fluorescent. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Florissant, maybe.
I think
Maybe Florida.
That's closer.
Yeah, Florida.
Missouri. All right.
Number 3, we got Crowley, Texas.
Texas always show love.
Number 4, see, we got some new cities here this week.
We do.
Hialeah, Florida?
Hialeah.
Hialeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hialeah, Florida. Welcome.
Calling somebody's name. Are you saying, hey, Leah?
Come on.
Hialeah.
Now.
Welcome. Number 5, we got Kenosha, Wisconsin.
K-Town.
Hello, neighbor.
Always showing love.
Number 6, we got St. Louis, Missouri.
You can find
The Lou? Okay, what up?
You ain't never had St. Louis up in here.
We have.
They gonna say me.
It's been a while.
What you do, Dirty?
What's up, Nelly?
What up, Dirty?
He had Dancing with the Stars. How they doing Dancing with the Stars? That like they probably just on set. Never mind. I'm answering my own question. Number 7, we got Brookfield, Wisconsin.
Hello, neighbor.
What's going on?
I like the energy you have from Brookfield this time around. Number 8, we got Clyde Bank, United Kingdom.
Oh,
UK. What up? On the top 10? What up?
The UK in the top 10 this week.
Hey, whoever in the UK, let us know who you are. Put us on some UK rap. Some tiny.
Ooh, if it's that dude who's on that Drake track, I don't want that one.
Man, that nigga was just going and going. We like, what?
Hey, but why know like his whole verse? Like it's catchy. It's catchy. It's bad and catchy. Number 9, we got Racine, Wisconsin.
Ray Silla. Always showing love. Welcome back.
Number 10, is this what I put in here? Or did one of y'all change this?
I didn't change it.
Surprise, Arizona was number 10.
Surprise.
Motherfucker.
Is that a real place? Am I getting pranked? Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, it's Surprise, Arizona. I ain't never heard of that before, but hey, it's a surprise
welcome.
y'all here, but welcome.
Hey, welcome back. Make sure y'all come back.
The first question on Google is Surprise, Arizona a good place to live?
It's what Google say. We're gonna put y'all on the spot.
Right.
Surprise.
It ain't loading. See, Google don't want to give me the answers.
I'm gonna hit them international listeners. If it come back, let us know. Shout out to Belgium.
Belgium.
The United Kingdom, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The UK.
France.
Okay. Pia.
Tim Smile got big. The Netherlands.
The Netherlands, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Ukraine.
The Ukraine. What? Okay.
Damn, we lost Spain for good, apparently.
Yeah,
I ain't heard Spain in a minute. Like,
maybe Spain is traveling right now.
I hope not.
It's supposed to be.
We all got Russia. What's going on?
You know what? Let's get into the topics of the week.
Wait, before we do, it goes without saying, Surprise, Arizona is one of the safest places in the country to live. Total crime in Surprise is 47% lower than the rest of Arizona and 36% lower than the national average. Even better, the crime rate has plummeted by an additional 17% this year. So,
okay.
Surprise. Come visit.
Hey, I might have to go see what Surprise all about.
No, see.
What y'all doing down there? What's the secret?
Right, what's going on?
It's a surprise.
All right, let's get into it for the week. So we were going to start the show with NFL COVID stuff and then go through the schedule. But as we were sitting here, the NBA dropped the Christmas Day schedule. So we're going to talk about the Christmas Day schedule first because this just happened. And for y'all, it'll be not as new, but, you know, we want to hear what we got to say.
New to us, damn it.
And we excited. Day starts off 11 a.m. I'm going to do all Central Time because we are in the Central Time Zone. 11 a.m., Christmas Day. You got the Pelican at the Heat.
It's going to be
so, Zion, Bam.
Bledsoe. He still got a Christmas Day game.
Bledsoe and Bo.
Man.
Hey, let it zone. We're gonna be locking some stuff up. They might not be able to shoot that well, but they're gonna be locking stuff up.
Can't shoot for shit.
It's gonna be people like second game of the season, so
it really is. So it's gonna be pretty much.
It's gonna be rough.
Damn near
the season. I'm glad you said that. The season definitely starts the 20th. So keep that in mind. Yeah. So this is like might be their first or second game. We'll have at 1:30 Central Time the Warriors at the Bucks. I like that time placement. It's not too late. I'll be.
It's not too early. Still. Like the gifts will already be opened and breakfast will be done, and that's that nice little lull before you go. Well, I guess you can't go anywhere for Christmas. Never mind. Damn.
So yeah, it's gonna be NBA on just all day because
that's gonna be perfect.
I am annoyed though that the Bucks finally get a home game on Christmas, but can't have fans.
Oh yeah, of course. But hopefully, when Giannis sign that Supermax, we'll have Christmas days here again. At home when we can actually go to the game. We got I'm looking forward to seeing Steph Curry play too. By the way, I just realized I haven't seen him play basketball in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he played.
Maybe Giannis can start recruiting him to Milwaukee since he's locked up. Like, hey, your contract in before mine, dude. Let's was good. Like, he lost Clay. I'm sorry to hear that, but
my condolences.
Kind of need,
Could use one more. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you'll love Chris. Trust me. Drew.
Yeah.
One thing
come on over here. You would. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine. I don't want to imagine that because that's too. It's just too. That's too beautiful to think about. I can't handle that.
Nobody wants to see that. Have to deal with. There gotta be some bullshit. You got Giannis and Steph.
Giannis, Steph, Chris, Drew.
They're trying to plan against that shit, dog. The 7-game series. Pass.
4:00 Christmas Day. We got the Nets at the Celtics.
Be a good game.
Okay.
Oh, it ain't no fans, but Kyrie and
Damn, and that's in Boston. Yeah, that would be good. That would be
exactly.
Good.
It would have been hot.
Yeah.
So
I told him they should have did this shit last year. Yeah. That was one of my
wish list.
Yeah.
7:00. We're gonna have the Mavericks at the Lakers. We get to see Luka and LeBron.
That means that they really believe in Luka. Like they putting him in the Christmas game against. Although that probably means that Lakers Clippers is game one.
It could. I think it might be. I know they playing the preseason, but Luka earned that.
He earned that. He be cooking.
Porzingis gonna be up probably that game still though.
Yeah, he probably.
Porzingis won't be back till January at the earliest. Mm-hmm. Speaking of the Celtics, like Kemba won't be back until like at least January. That's when he gets reevaluated too. So
Kemba, okay.
You don't get Kemba versus Kyrie if anybody was looking forward to that.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen at this matchup.
No.
The Kemba.
And then to end the night, 9:30, you got the Clippers at the Nuggets because of course you have to go Clippers Nuggets on Christmas after the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead. Someone was on my Twitter talking about the Clippers ain't getting enough energy for having blown a 3-1 lead, and I was like, were you not on Twitter?
It didn't last as long though. Like I think it's fair. Like
it's because the
Lakers
won a championship.
The Lakers won the title, then everybody started getting like.
Because you know who was the Lakers won a championship, nigga. Dang.
There we go. Just make sure.
Nah, that's because the Clippers hate was being led by Lakers fans, and they had something else to celebrate, so they were
preoccupied.
Yeah.
But I saw a tweet today, or not a tweet, but a quote today because training camps opened up. So JaMychal Green joined the Nuggets, and he said, blowing a 3-1 lead, they had heart. It wasn't a tough decision. So that was on his choice to leave the Clippers for the Nuggets. So, read into that what you want.
Wow. Okay.
Hey.
They're saying the Clippers ain't have heart. That's what I'm reading.
That's what I heard.
We'll find out. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly, bro. It's gonna be. We'll find out. I can't wait till they run across the Portland again, though.
Oh, Clippers Portland.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's missing. Like no Dame on Christmas.
Who would you take off for Dame?
New Orleans.
But Zion.
Well, yeah.
He got Zion, though.
And you can't take off the Heat because they went to the finals last year.
Yeah.
I guess the Celtics, but that's a good matchup. Like Nets and Celtics, like that's just a good matchup.
I mean, Tatum's the new star in Boston. Has he?
So they're really hyping.
Yeah.
They're probably hyping up KD versus Tatum.
I mean, I'm not mad at any of the matchups.
I'm not either. Like,
I feel like in past years I might have given the Nuggets some grief because it's like I don't want to watch. Like, I know Tim, that was always your team, but after the bubble play, like the Nuggets, sign me up for more y'all. Sign me up for more Nuggets basketball. But all right,
yeah, no, that's a good slate of games.
Yeah, it's
definitely
beautiful. All right, let's get to the NFL stuff. We're gonna come back to NBA in a bit. So there was some COVID stuff with the NFL. The Ravens had like over 20 people with the organization test positive. The largest outbreak of COVID since the Titans had the outbreak back in like week 4, and they got fined for that too. So the Ravens-Steelers game, which was supposed to take place on Thanksgiving, has been rescheduled, I believe, 3 times. Yes. Originally scheduled Thanksgiving, then it was scheduled for that Sunday, then it was scheduled for Tuesday, and now we got a Wednesday night game.
What, 3, right?
At 2:40.
2:40
in the afternoon. While you are working, you can just turn on Ravens Steelers to end your day.
That's so random.
No, it's wild because the only reason why they play in the middle of the day because they wanted to have the Christmas tree lighting on it later on that night.
NBC said that Christmas tree lighting, that's more important than this football game. So y'all won't, we didn't tell y'all to get rescheduled.
Eat your lunch, hit the field, bro. Get your ass out there. I won't hear nothing else about it. I'll go find another network. Y'all was bullshitting.
Get on there now.
Now here's where y'all. This what you got. Take it or leave it. Christmas tree coming though. Like stopping the Christmas tree.
And that Christmas tree ceremony be lit.
We got Dolly Parton tonight. Fuck you, mean? No, y'all. Like no.
I just stepped all over the joke.
I know.
He didn't let that breathe at all. He just
kept
running with it.
That's y'all last time tonight. That's y'all last time tonight. Y'all either gonna let the shit live, or y'all gonna have a quiet Tim.
Hey, he put some bass in his voice.
Hey, he pulling the Eric fam. He said, "I'll go on strike on this one."
He put bass in his voice. You know what?
We've been here before.
Never mind. I'm not gonna go down that road because that game got rescheduled 3 times. Well, yeah, 3. Some other games had to get rescheduled. So the Washington football team's Week 13 game against the Steelers, which was supposed to be on Sunday, will now be on Monday. And the Cowboys-Ravens game, which was going to be Thursday night football this week, has been moved to Tuesday, December 8th. Shout out to my mama. That's my mama's birthday. Shout out to my mama.
Uh-huh.
And, we don't have Thursday night football this week. So.
But we got Wednesday afternoon, so.
You're like, that's something.
That's the stat on that. But before we move on to predicting the Week 13 slate, we got to talk about the Denver Broncos. We got to just bring out their COVID situation because they ain't had no quarterback.
Not one. Which is actually why people was pissed about the Ravens game.
Getting rescheduled so many times?
Yeah, because it's like the NFL's protecting the Ravens, but they let the Broncos run out there with no quarterback whatsoever. They tried to put in the quality control manager. They called the NFL and said, "Hey, my guy in the back, he know the whole playbook. I know he ain't been in the league at all. He the only dude that know the whole playbook."
Hey, but it was worth to ask. Hey,
wait, so 49ers had to run out there against the Packers.
So, like, with the coach thing, like, could they have just signed him to a contract? Like, what's stopping them from it?
So, the NFL pretty much said no because they don't want coaching staffs to become storage players for players. Like, they don't want...
I get it.
Yeah, they don't want teams to start putting ex-players or players who could still go on coaching staffs to get, benefits.
But, I mean, like, say they fire him and then they like, okay, well, like we're signing this street free agent, like does he have to like go through like what rule is in place now that precluded them from going that route? I guess would be my question.
I would guess you just I would guess you just want to fire people. Yeah, like first, I mean it's like like he's supposed to be doing his. I would just think you wouldn't want to fire somebody to have them.
But I mean, like they're still like signing him to an actual NFL contract. Like that comes with money, so I would think like he could be compensated for.
What's interesting too, I wonder if you did go that route, if that player would be subject to the COVID signing protocols that they have, although he's been with the team, because that's why they couldn't sign. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they couldn't sign a street one. But I wonder if they would have, like, I don't know. They might have been like, you still can't get that through because we have protocols for signing a free agent, and he's technically a free agent. Then
we worked it out, guys. Thanks. Yeah. Like I was trying to think, I'm like, there has to be like some type of loophole that they could have exploited, like. Because it just seems like it would just be a normal free agency signing. But yeah.
Instead, they had an undrafted rookie squad wide receiver, Kendall Hinton, who used to come in to play quarterback, completed one pass, and that was an accomplishment. Because listen, I had red zone on because I had to see.
Slang that mug though. He slanged them.
Yeah, he ain't 1 for 9, bro.
Hey, he was slinging that motherfucker.
He didn't know no play. Like that's rough. That's what I'm saying. Like football.
Like
that was the fastest game of the day. That game was over quick. It was number running plays. That's all it was all running plays.
It was 3 to 30.
Taysom Hill. You had Taysom Hill, and honestly, if I was Jameis Winston, I would be like, "Fam, like
so really, there were
seriously. Let me get in. I can throw." He was probably the best quarterback at the field that day.
Like that's the first NFL game that had no quarterbacks whatsoever. Like neither team started a quarterback. Mm-hmm. Because Taysom Hill ain't a quarterback.
Like Taysom Hill,
he is not
technically like he's a quarterback, but like he's a gadget quarterback. He's not a
Like he's one step up from Wildcat. Like chill out.
These are facts for real.
But they winning with him so far. Still.
Well, they played a team that didn't have a quarterback, and who they beat last week? Like Atlanta or something.
Atlanta.
Yeah, it was Atlanta.
But Atlanta just won.
Like they could have had Kendall Hinton at quarterback and won them 2 games. Like.
But because of the scheduling mishaps and whatnot, generally this is the part where we take out our phones, we do our pick and pull picks live on air so that those who are listening can do them along. We as the host will not be able to be doing our picks because week 12 is still ongoing as we record. So we're just going to go through the slate, say who we got, and then we'll have to go back in later and save our picks.
Mm-hmm. Also, like Sunday morning, Adam Schefter tweeted out like, surprisingly, the NFL has lost 0 games due to COVID this year. It's like that's not really an accomplishment. Like, do you know how many games you've had to like piecemeal together to field a team? Like, you probably would have been better off canceling some of these games. Like, as opposed to like, imagine if you're like somebody that played for the Broncos in that game and like you tore your ACL like playing in that game and you had 0 chance of winning. Like, now your career over. Like,
but you did decide to not opt out for the season. Like, you didn't have to deal with this shit at all.
That's fair.
And then you have the opportunity to step up and show out to get you a contract and a permanent spot as well in this situation, which a lot of them look at. That's why they didn't opt out. They're like, oh shit, well if he gonna be gone, shit, I might be able to hop in there and get my shit.
Opportunity. You right. Yeah.
That's fair.
But it just sucked.
That'd be like forfeit. Like that, like
yeah, so that's all like they're getting mad, but you can't get mad. You decided to play. And you knew this was gonna happen. They said this probably could happen.
Yeah, one thing this makes me think of though, and we'll move on really quick, is just the fact that how big these rosters are, right? And then you think about the NBA, even with MLB, like the roster size is just larger. Like a COVID outbreak on an NBA team will literally probably make them have to forfeit. Mm-hmm. If you lose, it'd be
it'd be like that Colin Sexton game when he was in college and it was playing like
305.
The whole game, like they ain't gonna like. Just gotta be careful, as careful as you can be.
Is there a 3-man team that could probably beat? Nah, that's NBA players. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not an NBA.
I'm like, if you had like LeBron, Kobe, not LeBron, Giannis, and Steph, like, could those 3 beat like 5 average players?
3 on 5? No, they just gonna they'll pack the paint if they can double. They can double. They can double at all time.
Okay, let's go.
can't.
KD, LeBron. I'm trying to think of like big players that can do KD, LeBron, and Luka.
It's tough.
On 3-on-5 to close out the fourth quarter.
If the five is just average players, not
like five JaMychal Greens, like
they can play Washington.
I think it'll be competitive.
Yeah, they can pull it off.
I don't know, man. There's some great play. Like, yeah.
When
you said LeBron and Giannis, I was like the two of them can just stretch out like this for a while. They can cover two.
Yeah, like what Tim brought up the point of packing the paint. Like you need somebody that's going to be able to space a little bit. So that probably eliminates Giannis. But
yeah,
so actually put Kawhi in there. So Kawhi, KD, and LeBron.
I like that.
Against like the Knicks starting five.
Oh shit! I watched that whole game.
I just need a quarter. I just want a quarter. Just give me one quarter. I just want to
eat them alive, bro.
That's a good poll question. I'm gonna ask that.
Yeah, write that one down. That's interesting. All right, pick them. And I can't even say who won this week's pool because the week is still going on. I'm sorry.
Sadly.
Week 13, New Orleans Saints against the Atlanta Falcons. Who you got?
I'm going with New Orleans. I ain't got no. I know y'all talking about Taysom Hill, but the Falcons ain't got no defense still.
They still got Alvin Kamara,
and he ain't getting up. Like Hill ain't really giving Kamara the ball. Like fucking Murray had 19 carries on Sunday. He had like 130 yards. Kamara had like 11, and he's seen like one pass. I'm like, he ain't in like 2 games. He ain't like since Taysom Hill took over. Kamara ain't really been getting no love. I'm like, yikes! And all the goal line touches have been Hill doing quarterback sneaks.
You right.
I'm like, yikes.
Well,
I'll go Black Coach.
Oh, Atlanta. Yeah, I'm actually going Atlanta. Atlanta's been playing pretty well over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm going ATL too.
And I need to. Well, is relative here. I mean, hey. Anyway,
they haven't blown any leads. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they've improved.
Lately.
Yeah. Detroit Lions against Chicago Bears.
Man, god damn.
Oh, you ain't gonna like the radio song this week, by the way, Ken.
Oh.
God.
Because we beat the brakes off y'all niggas last week.
Beat the shit out of them Bears, but
Hey,
lucky they stopped caring in the fourth quarter and they became more of a respectable score.
Hey, y'all tripping.
But Detroit got a new coach, right?
Yeah, they fired Matt. Yeah. They heard Eric crying to Matt Patricia.
I mean,
Patricia. Yeah, I just tweeted that. I tweeted that LeBron gif, like just about damn time. Like this is a long time coming. They get again, like Jim Caldwell went 9-7 his last year, and they said that wasn't good enough.
Yeah,
you ran out Matt Patricia for 2.5 seasons. Fuck out of here.
I don't think they had a winning season under Matt, did they?
No. I don't think they won 6 games in a season with him.
No.
Wow, shit.
Who y'all got? Y'all think Detroit gonna show some pop now that they coach gone?
Who the fuck is gonna be the
Apparently the team was happy that he got let go, so they may actually play for this guy.
I'll give him Detroit. I'll go with Detroit. I'll roll with Detroit because the Bears is y'all sad over there on offense. I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Bro. Mitch was out there looking like
happy.
He was just happy.
He was just happy. He was the only one happy in Chicago.
And then I was actually, y'all was without Hicks.
Hicks, that hurt, yeah.
And that made a big difference with y'all defense for sure.
Because y'all wouldn't have been running like y'all was running on us. Like
we've been running on everybody. Let's not do that.
The Bears like everybody else ran on the Packers. I said the Packers were running on the Bears like everybody else was running on the Packers.
Montgomery still had a good ass game.
Yeah, I saw he came back for this game. And I was like, he came back because he saw the Packers on the schedule. He ain't slick.
That's what Dalvin Cook did too.
That's gonna be a good game back.
My hamstring, all right.
I'll put some ice out on that shit.
Right, but yeah, that game was y'all coach wasn't even happy. Yeah, Bears fans was rioting after that game.
I was ready to be out there too. God damn it! I ain't gonna lie to you. It's so. I just don't know, dude. Like, I'm
so hurt.
I can't even. I have no words. Like, being a Bears fan, so fucking stressful, yo. Because I don't know, man. Because now it's like at the point, like, oh, we hate Mitch, but then it's like, it really ain't this fun. Yeah, then it'd be like, it really fuck, no, you know. But then I don't know. We need to reevaluate everything. Like Nagy might not be it, yo.
And then too, didn't y'all have some injuries in your own line too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, I mean, our defense ain't terrible, but it ain't great. Mm-hmm. But man,
I mean, like the Bears now, like that started years ago. Like they laid the foundation. Like this is them what they built over the last 4 seasons or however long. Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy have been in charge. Like because they all come. Like, not to pile on Mitch, and like it's been said a million times, but it all comes back to like the quarterback that you selected. Like you tied your franchise to Trubisky.
You moved up.
You passed on like 2 All-Pros. You know what I mean?
Like what? That's your legacy.
Like
you
certified winners.
Yo, the Pace legacy is he moved up when there was
traded the farm too.
There was at least 4 to 5 better quarterbacks out there. And we moved up.
Right after signing.
Like, if you literally did nothing, like you would have been in a much better situation. Because, like, say somebody else jumped up to take Mitch, like they're doing you a favor.
Thank you. We wouldn't be. I don't know.
Tell me this, Cam. You think
we wasted our deep? We spent all this money to get Khalil Mack, boy. Right? Wasted it, bro. We wasted our defense, bro. We wasted Khalil Mack.
You spent the same to get Mitch.
It doesn't make sense, bro. It don't make sense.
One more thing, then we'll move on. But when I was watching the Packer Bears game, and I was looking at Jimmy Graham getting a couple catches and whatnot, and I was like, "Dang, man, you sitting here getting blown out on national TV, and you came in a training camp talking about wow, it's nice to be in an environment where it's about Super Bowls." Nigga, you left a team that was a game away from the Super Bowl.
That's some wild shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I said that then, I'm going to say that now. Don't do that.
Bro, we ain't smelt the Super Bowl since 86, nigga. I mean, 06, my bad.
Hey, y'all doing better than the Cowboys. The motherfuckers ain't seen one in 2 decades.
Hey,
2 decades.
For shit.
None of the 2000s.
Hey, I wish we had it right now. Shit.
Just keep that in mind. I hate the motherfuckers.
You got the Bears beating the Lions this weekend or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I just wanted to know. Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans. Who you got?
Tennessee. Derrick Henry's a man on a mission.
Derrick Henry is working. It is getting cold outside, and he is gearing
They don't want to tackle that big motherfucker.
And
get out the way.
No, he be running straight up too.
He be daring you to run in front of him. He wants you to run in front of him. I wish you would. Yeah, I'm running high.
It run right through you, shit.
You seen Earl? Like he turned him in the block, and he Josh Norman, bro. Like
what I will say about this game though is Myles Garrett should be back for this game, so it will be interesting to be able to see,
Cleveland.
Yeah, he was going with 2 games, right?
Line. Yeah, was it 2? I know he's on the COVID list. Might have been 2, yeah, 1 or 2. That's why I didn't pick them last week, because I was like, they ain't got.
It's gonna be a good game though.
Who's the home team?
Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, I like Tennessee. Like they have really just like a solid team. Like obviously Derrick Henry's a monster, but I just all over the field. Like AJ Brown is humongous. Like
both their receivers, Corey Brown. Was it not Brown? AJ Brown is Corey Davis. Both big motherfuckers. Davis.
And like I think Brown, like he was teammates with DK in college, right?
Ole Miss, both Ole Miss boys.
Hey, imagine being the quarters having to go up against that every week.
Hey, we go switch this game. Like, no, he's just as big as that motherfucker. Safety back there, like, I hope y'all don't win, bro. It's a wrap. They gone.
They go.
Cincinnati Bengals against the Miami Dolphins.
Miami.
They lost Joe, bro. They have no hope. Cincinnati.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah.
Miami.
Jacksonville Jaguars against the Minnesota Vikings. Jacksonville, they fired their GM.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
I'm going to go with you with that. Las Vegas Raiders against the New York Jets.
Come on now.
That's if they first win this week.
The only Jets ain't gonna win a game because if they win a game, Jacksonville will keep losing still too. Jacksonville on their ass. They is not gonna win no damn games this year.
Listen, the Jets gonna beat a team. It's gonna fluke up and beat the Raiders while they
chasing Trevor.
They feel bad about themselves.
I feel sorry for Frank Gore, man.
Why? He getting all the touches over there. He happy. He getting all the running.
Bro, this
like to win.
Probably gonna be his last season, bro. He ain't gonna win one game, bro.
I mean, I'm sure Frank Gore at this point in his career done transitioned to like the mentor type. Like he's been old for a while in this league.
But who wanna go out though, not winning game?
He signed with him.
He signed to the Jets. Like he kind of he
signed with him. And Le'Veon Bell was the starting back there. So now that he gone, Frank Gore getting all the touches. He's cool. If he done
like. If the Jets are going to win a game, it probably will be this one. Because after the Raiders, they have the Seahawks, and they ain't getting that. They got the Rams. They definitely not going to do that. They got the Browns. Nah. They're going to get ran all over. Then they end with the Patriots, and they probably going to have Cam run over them. So
yeah,
they're not going to win no damn games.
They're going to go 0-16. You calling it?
Yeah.
Put it in the books?
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes, yeah.
For his sake.
So all these coaches getting fired in the middle of the season, yet Adam Gase is still employed.
How funny. Bro. You know he got something on the name, bro.
Actually, that does make sense because they want to keep losing. So,
dog, Marquette about to trick this game off. Ain't that something?
Who they playing?
I don't even want to tell you who they playing.
They playing UWM?
No, they're playing Oklahoma State.
Oh, that's not nothing to be ashamed of. Like, you said Oklahoma State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's probably the number one draft pick. Like, there's no shame there.
I'm not trying to lose no Oklahoma State, man. We just got to, man. I'm not going to go.
I mean, I'm still going to clown you, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to make you feel better. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
It could be worse.
Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans.
I got the Colts, bro. Like they done released Kenny Stills from Houston, and then Will Fuller got popped for PEDs.
And they lost a corner too.
And they had a corner who got popped too. Bradley
Roby.
Yeah.
So they lost one of their best corners, if not their best corner. Then they lost their best wide receiver. They released their third wide receiver. Mm-hmm. Randall Cobb still on IR. Like they got Brandon Cooks. Like it ain't like Cooks bad, but it's Cooks, and then who? Like
Kendall Hinton.
Deshaun ain't got nobody to throw to.
Kendall. They gonna sign Kendall for the week.
Yeah, like they ain't got no receivers now. Like they literally traded away, released. Then he got wow.
And, I don't want to hear anybody say shit.
I'm gonna go with the Colts too.
I'm gonna still go with black quarterback, but I don't want to hear any more Packers fans crying about why I ain't pick up Willie. What's the kid's name?
Will Fuller.
Will Fuller.
Like, imagine if you would have traded a second round pick for somebody that got pinched for PED. Like, you would have got like 3 games out of him, and then he would have been gone.
Pissed.
Yep.
Insufferable.
Man. And the Colts punter, I believe he was diagnosed with cancer too.
Damn.
Praying for him, man. Praying for him.
Yeah.
I had his name, but I lost it.
It's Sanchez. Rodrigo Berto Sanchez? Is it Rodrigo Berto?
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Prayers up to you, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Cancer is a ball-headed hoe. I hope you win that fight. Los Angeles Rams against the Arizona Cardinals.
That's gonna be a good game.
Is it? Kyler gonna
be running like a motherfucker.
No, they both tricked their games off last week when they shouldn't have.
His shoulder messed up. You know, he ain't been looking right.
He ain't gonna have no choice but to try to look right. Aaron Donald gonna be chasing his ass. He ain't got no choice.
I just had a visual of that, like big ass Aaron Donald, his little ass,
little Kyler Murray.
That's gonna be a good game, dog. He gonna be gone. You know he gonna take off.
Yeah, every time I see dude run, I think of that tweet saying like he run like a toddler, like
a badass
kindergartner.
I'm gonna go with the Rams this week, though.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
Yeah. Wait, no, black quarterback. Sorry.
I'm going Kyler. I'm going Kyler this week.
New York Giants at the Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle.
The first place New York Giants, right?
Yeah, the first place. Jeez Louise, bro. The first place New York Giants sounds gross.
That is ugly.
That's what it is, though.
4-7.
Hey,
there was ever a year where there was going to be a 6-10 playoff team. Like this will be it. Like that make all the sense in the world.
What's wild is the Giants actually are like their defense is slowly getting better too.
Didn't they lose Jones though? Like didn't he like pull a hamstring or something?
I don't know how long he's out, but I'm pretty sure he's not playing this weekend at least.
Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Seattle.
Seattle.
DK Metcalf is like
he's different,
growing in front of everybody's eyes into a superstar.
So I didn't realize like his dad played in the league. Like he was a guard for the Bears.
Oh really?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
But it's weird. Like I mean, it makes sense. Like when you look at DK, like of course your dad is like a humongous human being, but just the fact that your wide receiver and your dad was a lineman, like, like how them genetics work out? Like,
and you see how he said he went off for 10 catches and 177 yards because the coach said that he ain't Megatron yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, that's some wild shit. So you just like, all right, I'm sure. Like he was like, I didn't even mean it like that. Like I mean, like you getting there, you ain't Megatron yet. Like nah, 10 for 177 is wild.
He hit him with the no disrespect, but I'm gonna take that as disrespect.
Philadelphia Eagles at the Green Bay Packers.
I'm going Green Bay. Philly trash.
Packers ain't gonna have Lindsey.
Free Jalen.
Trash.
Yeah. Sprained his MCL against the Bears.
It looked nasty, so it's kind of lucky that he only sprained the MCL.
Yeah, that's also true. I'm still going Green Bay.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz looks terrible. Terrible. Absolutely god awful. Our defense might eat.
Free Jalen.
He can get 8 up too. Balls. New England Patriots against the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm going to go Chargers. They got Eckler back.
They did get Eckler back.
Cam and them.
Yeah, I'm going Cam.
I'm going with the Chargers. Okay. Denver Broncos, who will have a quarterback for real this time around against the Kansas City Chiefs, so it won't really matter. We all
say, come on now.
That one is Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City.
Washington football team at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Black coach.
Yep. Buffalo Bills at the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm going upset. Niners.
Buffalo.
No, I'm going Buffalo.
You mean the 49ers that don't even have a home stadium anymore?
Playing in Arizona.
But they slowly
That's trash though. Like they can't go home. Like if they return to their home county, like they have a 14-day quarantine. So they're functionally homeless for like the next month until the end of the season.
They seriously can't go home?
Yeah.
Wow.
Make a bubble. Playoffs is around the corner.
Man,
start doing bubbles.
That ship sail.
I mean, they can do it for the playoffs. They can definitely do it for the playoffs.
No, I mean, NFL has talked about possibly implementing a bubble for the playoffs. I was about the 49ers. They probably just be like, man, look, I ain't bubble. Like,
so I ain't at home, bro. I ain't shower. You know what? I'm going to flip that back.
Like,
go ahead.
Y'all can have this little dub. No.
Right.
Yeah, so they're going to play their home games.
Your room.
Or go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying, like, they're going to play their home games in Arizona for the rest of the year. Yeah. Or I guess until technically like the ban gets lifted, but rest of the season.
And last but not least, Dallas Cowboys against the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, it depends.
I was gonna say, like, how many Ravens get to play?
Yeah,
I'm assuming by next.
They're reactivating people already. So yeah,
but they still getting positive tests too.
Yeah, they had like 2 more today, but
it depends.
The Ravens tried to play it off, and they were like pretty much like it's nothing to see here. Like the 2 people who caught it ain't with it right now. Like
no, bro, y'all still.
But that ain't how this works.
Right, like they can't pass it to somebody else. Like at this point, like if people still getting it, people still passing, especially if you practice.
Play.
He will be eligible to play on. Lamar will be eligible to play against Dallas if he's healthy enough.
Or Ravens.
I still think the Ravens will win.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's Matt.
RG3 or Andy Dalton. My options here.
Ooh,
RG3.
Wait, what year is it?
2020,
2014,
2020. Everything coming back, bro.
Hey, we gotta get into this Tyson fight, man. Speaking of going back to the past,
right? I go Baltimore.
All right,
back quarterback.
So before we move out of football conversations and get into the Tyson talk, we do just want to shout out some history that happened over this past weekend. So the Browns chief of staff, Kelly Brownson, she became the first woman to coach an NFL position group in a regular season game. Shout out to her for that.
Shout out.
Congratulations.
Sarah Fuller became the first woman to play in the Power 5 football game. So she's not the first woman to play in the football game. She is the third, if I remember correctly. But the first in the Power 5 conference.
That's dope.
Came in as a kicker for Vanderbilt. They had her do a squib kick, and people on Twitter seem not to understand what a squib kick is. I was like, y'all don't understand. Okay. So, shout out to her. They got smacked, but
they didn't even give her a chance to kick the damn ball, bro.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers got smacked.
Yeah, they got smacked. I think it was like 41-0 or something like that.
No red zone visits. No nothing. Ain't even get a tip, bro. Damn shame.
Shout out to her. Yeah, she was already on the COVID protocols because she's a soccer player for the university, so they were able to kind of pull her in. They needed a kicker, and they were like, "We think you can do it," and she was like, "I'm with it." She even gave a speech at halftime. And then we also had Buffalo running back Jared Patterson, who had 409 yards on the ground.
Did they try?
Crazy.
And 8 touchdowns.
Did they try?
And he gonna be talking about that game for the rest of his life like he Al Bundy.
409 yards on the ground?
Man.
8 touchdowns, bro. How many possessions this man have?
Listen, the coach was actually salty because he didn't realize that he took his running back out, after a while. And the backup scored 2 plays after he took him out the game. And he didn't realize that had those yards gone to Patterson, he would have actually owned both of those records. So for most yards and for touchdowns outright in history. And the coach was salty. He was like, dang, he's like, my player could have been, I didn't even realize.
He's probably over there. Well, he probably didn't realize it either.
Patterson said that he didn't know either. His response was, I don't really want to be in a situation anyways. Like, I don't really care about that. So
that's 8 touchdowns, regardless, in a game from one team is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
One player.
If a team scores 8 touchdowns.
That's a lot of fucking possessions to get 8. Wow.
The score was 70-41, man. Like,
and what's crazy is like Tyreek Hill was on pace for that after the first quarter in that game on Sunday.
That motherfucker had 200 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
In the first quarter. Pulled a Shannon Sharp out on him. Get him some help.
Nope, it's on the way.
And they still end up winning by 3.
Right. So, as mentioned, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., that pay-per-view took place this past weekend, this Saturday night.
That shit
I'm not going to lie to y'all.
It was lit, though.
It was lit. I enjoyed myself so much. I'm like, this is money well spent. I am very happy.
It was lit.
With this situation. I didn't expect the way they did it. Someone tweeted that this event was pretty much just like high class ghetto stuff. And they was like, and I'm a fan of it. Like, this is perfect. Yeah. They had Wiz Khalifa and YG and Snoop Dogg and St. John performing. Everybody was smoking weed all through the arena while they was performing.
It was big puffs. I was like, God damn, motherfucker. motherfucking Wiz shit was about as big as the fucking microphone and shit. I'm like, damn, you motherfuckers out here. Like, they was wilding though. Whole catalogs.
And listen.
Oh,
and then they had random concerts, which I didn't know was about to be a thing, but it was kind of cool to have that break up the fights. The undercard was actually really good. Like, it was some good boxing in the undercard.
Keyword some.
All of them actually entertaining.
No, all the undercard matches were good. Like, that is every single one, even the ones on the pre-show. Like, they were good fight. Like, it was entertaining. Like, entertaining fights.
The whole event.
Badu Jack made his comeback.
Played no games with that man. Folded that motherfucker. Gee.
My friend Angie's put me on him. She was like, listen, girl, I can't wait to see Jack fight. She's like, after he got his head split open, he went right. And I was like, wait, what? I had to look. He literally had his forehead split down the middle. Like legit. Like, he got cracked. They didn't stop the fight. And the cut kept getting open. Look it up. Look. Like, go ahead. Google Badu Jack.
Yeah, so when you Google that, think about all those conversations that people have had about, like, would you stand in and take a punch from Mike Tyson? No. Not doing it.
No.
Yeah, look up that forehead. I'm going to give y'all some. Go ahead, look it up. Mm-hmm. And when y'all do. But Snoop came and kind of stole the show a little bit when he hopped on commentary for the Nate Robinson Jake Paul fight.
Snoop was gold all night, dog. Like,
yeah, he
Snoop was working.
He the goat at everything he does, yo. Like,
I think it's because Snoop is so authentic. Like, he don't ever really change up who he. Like, Snoop is just Snoop.
Mm.
And it's just fun to watch, man. But Nate went night. And people was actually tweeting, I need to take me a nap. I'm gonna go take me a Nate. I was like, see,
damn. Oh, bro, I was hurt for him.
Nate.
I was sitting there watching. I'm like, bro, why he came out the gates running at that man? I was like, oh,
he came out the corner like Scrappy Doo. I didn't expect, like, when we was talking about this initially, and Eric was all like, yeah, man, Jake Paul probably gonna win this fight. I wasn't trying to hear that because I didn't really care about who was gonna win it. It was the principality of the situation. Nate's supposed to win that fight. And then when I saw him come out that corner, the way he came out, I just was like, we about to have a long night. You can't come up no boxing match like that.
He wasted all that energy initially. Stopped blocking. And
he didn't block at all.
It was just, like Eric said, he was the only dude on the card that got knocked out that night.
Yep. The only one.
The only person on the whole card that got knocked out that night. Like, damn, and then Snoop Dogg and Mauro Ranallo was gold. Like, they were magic. Snoop hit him with the old law when Nate got hit. Oh, Lord!
I had to laugh because it reminded me when I was talking about Earl getting stiff arm. When you say "oh Lord," like, that's from the soul. Like, you don't just throw "oh Lord" just randomly. Like, it's a.
He led in with the hymns. He was singing hymns for him the first time he got knocked down. I'm like, damn, Snoop.
It was the second time because he finished up the hymn, and then that's when he got knocked out. And then that was it. He was on the ground 3 times. With the Mamma Mia.
I was like, Nate was sliding across the ring. I was like, damn, Nate. I was sitting in the crowd. I was like, no.
Like, I wasn't watching because, again, I couldn't find it for free. But
I could have.
Like, my whole timeline was just like, oh man, he dead. Like, it was like the entire thing was just like he got knocked out. Like,
I mean,
he got R.I.P. Nate. Damn, Nate. Like, I was like, what the fuck happened? So it took me like 30 seconds to find the video. I was like, damn, Nate.
What the fuck? Nah, it was.
Listen,
like, his head
Nate
spiked
Robinson.
I got it, dog. Nah. That shit was crazy.
Who trained this man, dog?
And then after the fight, the thing is, after the fight, Snoop get off commentary. So I'm like, all right, cool. He hop on to go perform, and then he came back for the main, like the other part of the main. Like, he was just, like, he worked the last like hour and a half of that show straight.
Yeah, he was getting it in.
Yeah, you know how, like, the stereotype of weed smokers is that they're lazy and unmotivated. Like, Snoop Dogg kills all of that. They got like 50, 11
He's that stereotype.
He's
So I found the little the audio clip real quick. That shit was gold. Hold on.
He's shaking the M's. He's trying to get Kyrie.
Mamma mia! Oh, come on, bro. That shit was gold.
Dang, an old border like, to a Mamma Mia fan? Mamma Mia. Like, come on.
It was wild. It was bad, but it was wild. I'm glad he got up.
That man got knocked into jacuzzi, fam. That's...
That was... Woo.
Then we didn't even get to the fact that then Mike Tyson, like, it was a great night. It was fun. That would have been an event where if it wasn't COVID and you were able to like watch that with like a group of people as somebody, like it would have been a cracking night. Like it would have been
so much money. They'd have made money if that was a live event.
But then Tyson and Jones had they fight. Mike Tyson was clearly high, and then he admitted afterwards, like, yeah, I smoked. Like I said, big smoke all through the arena. And they fought. No one got hurt. Well, that we could see. Nobody. I mean,
by the grace of God.
Listen, Roy was hurting after. Roy.
That's Roy. Every time he hit that motherfucker, it was like a gunshot. The first time he hit him, I was like, no, I do not want to take nobody shots from Mike Tyson, bro.
And it was
Roy was punching and running, bro. He was doing like this. He's just running and punching.
That's when I realized, like, I was like, we knew they was gonna be old, but that's when I was like, Roy Jones was clearly out of shape still. Like, I wonder how much training he had to do to get into that shape because he was still out of shape. Mm. But I think he realized, like, as that fight was starting, and he saw Tyson coming at him, and Tyson was like, when he felt them hits, he realized, like, I need to move.
He started running by.
That like man danced 8 rounds.
Stick and move.
That's all you can do. He caught him with that no look a couple times. He popped him a couple times.
Yeah, he was scratching him. I mean, he's still Roy. Like, he still got him a couple times. He got a couple clean ones off. But Mike
got him low.
Mike got a good one off. Like, he hit him with a left. Roy ate that motherfucker. And Mike even admitted at the end. He was like, I thought he was going to drop. He was like, he stood up on that one. Roy ate that bitch. I was like, whoo.
They called it a draw. But we all know that.
As they should have. It was an exhibition.
If you want to talk about, like, sure.
They both survived, so it's a win for both of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to do like a moral, yes, it's a moral victory. Everybody survived here, but Mike Tyson won that fight.
My landslide.
Yeah, for sure.
He had me rolling when he was like, "Why ain't nobody asking about my ass?" He's like, "I'm old. I ain't boxed in 15 years. Everybody worried about his ass. What about me?"
It's a good point. He got a point. Everybody was like, "But Mike, you crazy? Like, we know you, Mike.
Like, your crazy outweighs his. You've been going for 15 years.
He probably had to smoke to calm down, son."
Yeah, hey, remember, it's supposed to be for play.
Right, to slow himself down. He probably
had to smoke. He had to.
He probably had a big indica. Like, you know what? Let me.
And he's still looking like that. He still like he was mad as a bitch that he was getting grabbed like that. Roy did bicep curls. That's the only thing he worked on because he was hugging the shit out of Mike. He won't let that motherfucker go. He was holding him for dear life at one point. I seen him. He was shaking his shit. Oh, he better hold on, Roy, because he can't let you go.
So this, of course, will not be the only Mike Tyson. I want to fight again. Roy was kind of like, I don't know about if this is going to be me, but yeah, this was cool. Of course, Evander Holyfield got on the mic, called out Tyson.
Did he?
He did, and he called Roy Jones Jr. a quote good local opponent for Mike. End quote.
A good local opponent.
Something nigga trash.
A good local.
If anything, man, I don't want to see like I get the spectacle of Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson fighting again.
No, bro.
But ain't Evander Holyfield like in his 60s now?
So did they?
Like, I know Mike is 54, but I thought Evander was older.
He got.
He 58.
Damn near.
4-year difference. Okay.
Dang near. Okay.
Damn near.
If anything like Evander, go ahead and fight Roy. I don't think you want to.
No, Evander saw that gate. Evander saw that gate. He like, yo, I need parts.
Yeah.
Listen,
but it's a Legends League, ain't it?
Yeah, it's with Legends only. Listen, Mike Tyson. Hey, if you listen to this, what's it called? Triller. Mm-hmm. Listen, y'all put on a great show.
That was a good show.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Y'all had a target audience in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You hit it you hit it out the park. Appreciate it. If y'all do this again and Tyson's fighting, I'll be back.
Hit us up. You need a podcast. You need somebody to do some hosting. Hit us up.
So you said, like Evander Holyfield, you kind of straight on that. Is there any legend out there that you do want to see like get back in the ring?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
They asked Sugar Ray when he was on commentary, like, you gonna get back out there? Sugar Ray was like, no. I'm good. I'm good on that.
He got to be like pushing 70 at this point.
And he looked good too. Like Sugar Ray, like if someone was gonna be like, yeah, Sugar can come out, I'll believe him. Like as Snoop said, this is like uncles fighting each other. And Sugar Ray's an uncle who I would put money on still. I put it like
he's 64. I mean, old, but he ain't 70.
He 64 is old to be trying to bot. Like I can see why he was like, no,
Taking him hit.
I'm good on that.
I don't know. Maybe like Oscar De La Hoya, but like I feel like he was still fighting recently, so maybe.
You probably gonna end up with somebody who last fight was a couple years ago. I want to make it clear. I don't want to see Tyson fight no like young dudes. I need to make that like I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Although, unless you found like a young dude who ain't that great. No. I'm not gonna talk myself into this. But then
maybe
again,
like one of the Klitschko's.
Yeah, like being able to see Tyson like actually unleash himself, and like actually
that would be interesting.
I might be able to get on that train. I might have talked myself into it.
Wait, so who?
No, I have no idea.
She's just saying like in a sanctioned fight.
The idea. Before I was saying like I don't think I want to see him sanctioned fight, but I kind of want to see what he'd be able to do if he didn't have any restrictions on him.
At 54.
So one thing about this event was that Lil Wayne was actually supposed to be the headliner, and then he backed out pretty much at the last minute, and they called Snoop, and Snoop was like, "I got you," and it ended up being a boom for Snoop. But as I mentioned, Wiz Khalifa performed. He did Black and Yellow. And I was like, I don't like this song as much. So the radio segment felt to come up next.
I'm gone. I'm not getting the fuck out of here.
Dan, could you tell the people, in case they're, new here, what that radio segment is, please? Now the COVID want to act up. You got to talk about the green and gold.
I ain't COVID and stuck his head. But this is a part of the show where we play a song that is sport adjacent, either written, composed, produced, created by someone in the sports realm. Tim is our DJ. DJ, give it to me.
Give it to me.
And this is our backstage production meeting.
Yes, sir. So I already kind of, gave the secret sauce out. It's going to be Green and Gold by Lil Wayne this week. One thing I do want to point out, because some people may have never heard the Pizzle and Prophet version, or I think it was a Prophetic. I forget his name actually.
Prophetic.
It was Prophetic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was two Milwaukee dudes who did Green and Gold first. I want to point this out. They did the song first. They went to Lambeau and shot a video and everything.
I remember that.
And then Lil Wayne came out with his version, and then nobody cared no more. But listen, Pizzle, listen, y'all. I still like y'all. I like y'all version too, but that's what I'm throwing out there. Look that up. But for this radio segment, we're gonna go with Lil Wayne, Green and Gold, because this version is one I haven't heard that much. So, Tim, do you want the music to start before you begin talking? Go. Or do you want to have the beat playing as you bring the song in?
The music can go, and I'll talk about the music.
All right. Dude, you all queued up, ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Cam, would you count us down to go live on air, please?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. WTECK Radio 69.9 FM, where 69 is fine.
Come on now.
WTECK Radio 69.9, where 69 is fine. We got Green and Gold by Lil Wayne.
This ain't a diss song. But, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's not. That Super Bowl ring, that's stuff. Up in your town when you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. I put it down, representing for my team. I'm in green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow.
Green and gold.
Money green.
Put some respect on the gold.
On the real.
It's pretty yellow. I can get it.
It's very yellow.
Pretty.
It's a pack of country. Where your green card? Terrible towels. That shit's boring. We got the ball. You know we scoring.
Unless that's Eric
Yeah.
Johnson.
And that's how we rockin' heavy metal.
Real pen this time. Okay.
Blood vessel. Pick going down. Say hello to the devil. Just beat the Bears. Now we got the Steelers on the schedule. Yeah, no love for him, boy. Breaking hearts. We gon'
He always said he was a big Packer fan. But that motherfucker be hopping band. Man, he be flip flop on me hopping on teams.
He didn't flip on Packers though.
No, not the Packers.
Nah, he hasn't
But
flipped on the
he
Packers.
be flip flop. I'm like, bro, well, since when?
He said since when?
He's one of them cats. They be talking, man, that's my squad since when, bro? I ain't never heard you talk about them. Green Bay, I give you, he stayed consistent. Everybody else, I'm like, bro, go on somewhere now. Him and Drake.
Drake is real.
Toronto was his squad, I give him that. But everybody else all of a sudden magically pop up.
Nah,
Like Drake gone
Doesn't
now.
sports as much. Maybe it's like I like football the most, and that's the team. That's it. But everything else kind of like it's cool.
Yeah.
Got a pocket full of big faces. Throw it up, touchdown on Ike Taylor. Yeah, you know what it is.
We need to get back to the Super Bowl.
Cheesehead, y'all
We need
niggas.
some shit like this out again. Some shit like this out.
That's Super Bowl ring.
Exactly 10 years.
Y'all still riding that Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, what? Who's talking?
Hey,
He just said, hey.
Y'all the Dallas
Like
fans,
a-
I want to hear shit.
these
That's
niggas would have
funny.
shipped 10 years ago. Still to this day,
Hey,
we the best.
Hey, when we won that Super Bowl, who did we beat in the NFC Championship game?
Hey, chill out.
Oh,
Was it Caleb Haney?
Duh. It was, duh.
Y'all thought he was going to be the truth.
Hey,
Y'all thought he was going to be the Bears
Hey,
savior
he
in
was
that
looking
game.
good, bro. He was looking good towards the end of the season, going into the playoffs. He was like, we might have us a quarterback. Like, motherfucker.
They let that motherfucker go in the next
he
season.
said,
That motherfucker got some picks and
psych,
shit.
motherfucker.
I could have sworn y'all had Jay that year.
No,
I
I
think
think the
they-
game where he got hurt, and then he was on the sideline riding the bike.
It was
with
either
him.
Jay or Rex, one of the two.
That's funny.
I know it wasn't Rex.
He said, psych, motherfucker.
Oh no, yeah, Jay did. That's the game he got hurt,
Oh,
and then Haney came. Yeah, I had to double check.
Started throwing touchdowns and shit. Who the fuck is dude?
Yeah, he was balling.
He said what?
He was balling that game.
I'm looking at the stats from the game. He threw one touchdown. See, y'all memories is
I'm listening.
hyping
What
up.
was his rushing yards?
He for Haney.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, 13.
Because he got the
20,
offense moving.
153 yards, one touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Maybe
it wasn't.
One attempt, 3 yards. Matt Forte, he had
Damn.
70 yards.
Forte.
Yeah, y'all had Forte. He also had 90 yards receiving. Forte was a bad
I
man.
was about to say, they
Forte-
came in and got the offense moving, which got us worried. But then that pick six by Raji was the...
Yeah, that was all Matt Forte. I was thinking, like, I remember Caleb Haney. I don't remember him being that good. I was
No,
like,
they thought he was, because he came in and got the offense moving, they thought he was finna be nice. It was the Packers. So they was like, hey, it was the Packers. You know, their defense
but the
cold. We
thing
had
is-
Woodson and shit.
The thing is, in that game, Aaron Rodgers didn't have no touchdowns, and he had 2 NOs. It was a bad Aaron Rodgers game, and we still won.
Oh, okay.
Leave it to the Bears, but they hopes on that nigga.
Because defense wins championships, and that's the one thing that I've been saying the green and yellow needs to get. So,
At least y'all got
that's
a
what it is.
Hey, but we can
Yeah,
outscore
man.
anybody.
I ain't
We
gonna
should ain't
complain.
going through that.
I understand. I've been in a blessed position as the
Y'all went
Packers
from
fan.
Favre to Aaron Rodgers. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
man,
pretty
I can't-
good. Y'all straight.
Because I'm sure I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to speak negativity into the future for the Packers. Because our next quarterback is going to be great too. I didn't believe that. I didn't say that with any belief. I need to do better. I'll
Let's
work
go.
on that.
Our time.
I'll work on that though. So we mentioned how the NBA announced the Christmas Day games, but they also announced just some key upcoming dates for this season and some COVID guidelines. So as Eric mentioned, this week is pretty much training camp. Player workouts opened up. It's media week as well. Bucks fans, you'll hear something on Thursday. I believe is the first time that media members are getting in to talk to that team. Group workouts begin on December 6th. I think that's Giannis's birthday. Happy birthday, Giannis, in advance. I know it's within the next week.
How old he's going to be?
26, I think. 25, 26? 26.
Dude, only 26, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think all the MVPs in Wisconsin.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, I think all the Wisconsin MVPs have birthdays coming up in the week. Mm-hmm. Like Rogers, Yelich, and Giannis. All.
How old is Aaron?
Tell. Oh, Aaron Rodgers is like 36, I think.
Oh, okay.
Tim, what you want to do for your birthday, man? I just thought about that. You gonna mute yourself?
I'll never know what to do for my birthday. I really don't be thinking about my birthday. Like year in, year out, I don't really think about it. I just whatever happens, happens.
A lot. So we gonna figure something out for you. We gonna have to do a special virtual something.
Toucan Sam, bro. I just follow my nose.
And you wonder why we said you'd be the
I
one.
was just you setting it up there, B.
As we record this podcast, Aaron Rodgers is 37 years old. When this podcast releases on December 2nd, he will have officially turned 38.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why we got to make them moves. Win now, baby.
Old ass nigga.
We got to go out of college, bro.
And he's still colder than your young nigga. What up?
What up? Dude, how is Aaron Rodgers 38 years old? Like, I remember him coming into the league like this. I don't like it.
College.
I don't like it.
It's that time. Yep. So we're gonna it's gonna be interesting being the old heads because it's gonna be these young kids be like, I ain't never seen Aaron Rodgers play. I ain't never seen Brett Favre. I already get the Brett Favre stuff. I don't get with Brett Favre. Like, man, listen, you had to see him.
Yeah, it was literally like it was the eye test. Like, granted, Favre got yardage and shit, but everybody bring up the picks.
He got longevity. Yeah, I mean, he was a gunslinger to the core of his mentality, and that is what it like. You just live with that. So, anyway, we talking about basketball. Preseason games.
Speaking of old dudes, like Joakim Noah is retiring.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, they're waving him, and he's leaning towards retirement.
And then he just gonna let it go.
He need to. He been bouncing around.
He been around for.
He had a good career.
I'm saying he's been around for a minute.
That's a good career. That's a good career.
Solid. Florida. I remember when he was in college and shit.
Yeah, when he won a championship and said this is better than sex. I was like, who the fuck?
But no, preseason basketball. I'm gonna go over the Lakers games and the Bucks games real quick because those are our two teams on this podcast. So Lakers
run it back.
Lakers basketball on the 11th. Clippers at Lakers. Then the 13th, you're going to have Clippers at Lakers. And then the 16th, Lakers at Suns, followed up with Lakers at Suns on the 18th. So they're keeping that, they ain't trying to travel too much.
Mm-hmm. I'm good with that.
And then for the Bucks, the 12th against the Mavericks, the 14th against the Mavericks, and the 18th against the Pelicans. The first two games are home. The last is on the road in New Orleans. So we get to see, at least on the bench in some capacity, some familiar faces there. So
cool. Road again.
First half of the regular season ends on March 4th. They got the All-Star break built in, but that's not gonna have no game, but it's gonna be kind of like a in case week. You get the second half of the season going from the 11th of March to the 16th of May, and then you have that Hall of Fame enshrinement the weekend of May 13th. Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett headlining that 2020 class as a reminder. So it's going to be good stuff. You got the play-in tournament May 18th through the 21st. And then May 22nd through the July 22nd will be the playoffs. So
playoffs
should be fun. And they've also put out COVID outlines. I'm not going to really go through all that. If you're interested, the information is out there for you. So this is just some interesting news. After a lengthy delay, Universal Studios Japan, their Super Nintendo World theme park, is going to open next year, early next year.
That's
Legit
dope.
Looks like the video game.
Oh, they be going all out for this shit, dog.
Like, legit looks like the video game. And you get to
do Mario Kart.
Do Mario Kart.
Definitely got added to the bucket list.
the anime culture over there as well. I said I want to go to Japan. I had some friends go over in Japan when I was in the military, and they was showing me like pictures, and they was going like it's dope. It is dope. Like that, I gotta go over there at least one time and see what that's looking like.
Yeah, that's what I definitely added to the bucket list.
So I'll say, like, if COVID taught me one thing, is that I need to travel more. I'm definitely gonna do that when the world open back up.
Man, for real, I'm trying to be everywhere.
All right, let's go into some NBA transactions and injury news. Tim, do you got me, sir?
Sure. So it was a surprise to probably a couple of us. 10-year NBA veteran Evan Turner is finalizing the deal to join the Boston Celtics as assistant coach. Turner is expected to focus on player development. I didn't know that he had retired. So then I seen a couple other people was like, I didn't know he retired. Yeah. So it was kind of a shock, but congrats.
Maybe the job offer came and he decided to retire.
I don't know if he necessarily retired or if they stopped calling. So he's like, okay, I'm going to transition to coaching now.
Right, like just calling for me to be on the court in that capacity. Let me coach. Nicholas Batum plans to sign with the Los Angeles Clippers after he clears waivers from the Hornets. So I'm like, are they not doing a stretch provision on him then? Or that's part of it?
That's part of it. They already stretched him. That's why he's on waivers.
I was like, I wasn't 100% if they were just waiving him. But okay, cool. Los Angeles Lakers and power forward Jared Dudley have agreed to a 1-year, $2.6 million deal. Y'all got duds. Wasn't y'all fans talking big stuff about Dudley last year, though?
You have to, but them ain't real Laker fans, bro. But it is the reason why we keep bringing them back, bro. Like, for the culture. Like, being a Laker fan, you love this man.
He's like, a great locker room.
We had him first, fam. We know. We know how good he is.
But when he came to the Lakers is where, went to the other tier,
That nigga played, what, 30 minutes?
Total. Total.
And the whole playoffs, 30 minutes.
If that, bro. I forgot to you.
31 minutes in the postseason, bro.
Hey.
31.
He played that in a full game here.
It's a half. It's 30 minutes in a half.
Where else you gonna go and get $2 million like that? Nowhere.
I'm playing, man. Different stage of his career. Guy. I'm happy for Jared Dudley.
It's his 14th season.
I'm still salty about West, but
we'll be all right.
I love it. Thank you.
So Gerald Green has agreed to a 1-year non-guaranteed deal for a vet minimum for the Rockets. He missed last season with a broken foot. As far as injuries concerned, I know we talked about it, we kind of touched on it earlier. Celtics guard Kemba Walker's game availability will be updated in the first week of January. He's expected to resume on-court activities early this month after receiving a stem cell injection in his left knee and a strengthening program to prepare for the upcoming season. Bon voyage and farewell to Andrew Bogut. He has retired from professional basketball as well. He was the Bucks' number 1 overall pick, widely regarded as one of the greatest and most successful players in Australian basketball history. And he was 36. So, he had a good career. I like Bogey. He was one of my favorite Bucks players. Sad when he got hurt. Wasn't that the 50th year?
Yep.
Yeah, we were supposed to beat Atlanta that year.
Yep. Brandon Jennings
got hot, man, and then it wasn't the same after that.
Bogut. Man, yeah, it wasn't like it was like when he got hurt. Not only did like his body break, but like something like that team, like it wasn't gonna work no more.
We hated Stoudemire for so long, so long, so long.
And remember, remember we got Monte Ellis and we was excited.
Yeah, and then we traded for JJ Redick.
Oh man.
JJ said, fuck that, I'm never coming back to Milwaukee. Fuck yeah, I'm out. JJ will never want to come back.
That whole sequence of events led to Giannis, so it's all good now.
For sure.
Monte instead of Steph was that needle there.
Shout out to Andrew Bogut, though, retiring. What you was talking about, Steph?
Yeah, speaking of Steph.
He launched his own brand with Under Armour.
They trying to compete with Jordan.
The Curry brand. Did they come out and say that, or are people just saying that? Because I feel like it wouldn't be smart for Under Armour to be like...
It would not be smart for them to say that, but...
That's what I thought.
Curry like, it is an equivalent, like, it's the same kind of setup. Like, it's his own brand underneath Under Armour. But it's not like... No, it's not to compete with Jordan.
So the new line will give Curry a chance to build his own roster. It'll give Curry a chance to build his own roster, have his own logo, and create apparel, footwear, and accessories across multiple categories, including basketball and golf, with continued expansion into future seasons such as running and women's. So congrats to Steph.
For sure. Them shoes look ugly, though. I'm going to have to take some more colorways, but...
They're looking for some good Under Armour shoes.
Them ain't going to be the one.
No, them ain't.
They don't exist,
Them ain't.
Under Armour shoes.
I ain't bought none because I'm like, I got to find something that I like. I ain't seen nothing that I like yet.
Because they never mind. I'm not going to... You know what? We're moving to... Oh, sad news. Argentina legend Diego Maradona. He passed away at age 60. So, I had to do some research on because I was like, everybody was like, he is a soccer legend.
Yeah. A lot of them considered like to be one of the greatest soccer players of all time. Like
it's him, Pele, Ronaldo, and Messi, basically. Right?
Yeah, and he was they say he's like the foothold, or not the foothold, the gatekeeper to allow Messi to be what he is today type shit. Like he was the pioneer. And yeah, and then the Argentinian police raided the doctor's house that was just treating him. So they just raided that dude. So I don't know if it's on some, what's the doctor name with Michael Jackson? Kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
I have to do more research into it, but I seen, I seen it recently. I was like, they raided the doctor's doctor house. I'm like, oh shoot, here we go. But yeah, rest in peace to a legend. The soccer world was sad. I can't remember what day this was. This past week.
But
and lastly,
to bring it back up a little bit, some good news.
On Thanksgiving Eve, Feeding America announced that Michael Jordan is making a $2 million donation to aid the hunger relief organization's efforts. The donation, which Jordan said in the statement is derived from proceeds from The Last Dance, will benefit food banks in Chicago and North and South Carolina.
That's dope.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike getting old.
Philanthropist Mike is out here throwing cash.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to getting older and realizing that I could do some more. Mm-hmm. And then doing it. I appreciate that. I know there's always the folks who be like, man, you should have been doing this years ago. But listen, the way I always look at stuff is you ain't got to do it anyways. So the fact that you're doing it, I appreciate you because it is some stubborn billionaires, millionaires, thousandaires. It's some people I know who probably wouldn't even let you get $100 if you needed it. So yeah. Shout out to Mike for doing that. Blow the whistle. I got one. It's going to be quick.
All right, now that's enough out of you. You know what? Tee his ass up.
This ain't even sports related, but I just got to get it off my chest. Okay? Amazon. Speaking of billionaires and whatnot, Amazon. Now, I know y'all workers are busy. Whoever delivered for y'all, I understand. It's a busy time. People ordering plenty of packages every day. It's happening. Woo, 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 woo. But listen, when you drop off my package, could you please knock? Stop dropping my package at the door and just leaving. That's like, what? How does that even work? That doesn't make sense. You can't knock. You don't got to knock quick. It can be a quick.
You go all the way to the door. Just
They literally to my door. I hear them drop the. Luckily, I can hear. I'm like sitting right by the door, so I hear them dropping the package off. And I'd be like, "Oh, I think someone delivered something." No, not. Y'all lucky I'll be listening and paying attention because I know when stuff should be getting delivered, but still, not. It's not that hard. I blow the whistle. That's it. It just frustrates me. Left packages on my mama's step, on her front step in the hood. Like, you can't just be leaving stuff on the front step.
At least attempt to conceal it.
Right, and in her delivery note, she always put by back door. Nope, they still just threw it on the front step and did not. Just drove off. Be better, y'all. Tech Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tech Top 5.
Man, I ain't getting no love on the damn. I'm sad. That damn fried turkey, bro.
You know, I feel like in these drafts, you actually need to go either first or last to have a real shot. It seems like when you be in the middle, you don't get. I guess maybe to get in the back-to-back real quick, so you get to like I don't know what it is, but all the votes were really split between Dooch and Eric.
Mac and cheese.
Dooch
had fried turkey.
You said what, Ken?
Dooch had 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been the plate you would have went with Dooch plate with the fried chicken.
Yeah, that was hitting.
Yeah. See, I got some more love on Twitter, but the winner actually I need to do some math. We're gonna come back. It's gonna be like breaking news because Eric might have been dethroned by Dooch. I need to check.
That'd be wild.
Come on!
That would be.
Come on!
Hold on.
Come on, people!
And we have the breaking results from the Thanksgiving draft, the fourth one that Tech File has done.
I guess we're getting trash about the office this year in 2020.
Has been dethroned.
The dictatorship.
Dooch came in off the bench and took it. Thanksgiving champ.
I was scared.
I'm
man.
still claiming it.
Okay, Trump.
Ain't on the shot.
Right.
It ain't the technical foul. It's technical.
Congrats, Dooch. Congrats.
Thank you. I was scared, man.
Yeah, those mail-in ballots from Twitter don't count. On that out.
Well, you never count the Twitter votes. All of a sudden, we count Twitter votes. You always count Twitter votes.
I've never seen no Twitter vote.
I ain't never counted no Twitter before. But no, that was last week's the draft. This week we are doing the Tech Top 5 best two-way athletes. So two-sport athletes, I should say. Tim.
Okay. I didn't know how to rank these guys. I didn't know how to rank these guys. So off the hip, number 5, I'm gonna go with Deion Sanders.
At 5?
At 5.
Wow. Okay.
At 4, I'm gonna go with Shaun White.
I should probably be writing these down. Hold on.
Skateboard, snowboard, Shaun White. Baseball, football, Deion.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Jim Brown.
Okay.
2, I'm gonna go with Jim Thorpe. And number 1, I'm gonna go with Bo. But I was trying to flip-flop between Bo and Jim Thorpe, though, honestly, between 1 and 2. Because Jim Thorpe got a whole ass award named after him.
Yeah, like it's like he was cold.
Like he ran track and then turned around and bust your ass on the football. Like, come on now, like Jim Thorpe. You know what? He's number 1. Jim Thorpe would be number 1, and then Bo's number 2.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I have to put Jim Thorpe at 5 because he played so long ago. I don't know, like I can't verify that.
He got a whole ass award. I'm like,
he do, but like I don't know.
Jerry West, bro. Need a logo.
That don't mean he'd go.
He was cold.
I mean, he was. That's why you're on my list. You just ain't number 1.
I hear you.
4, I got Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Wrestling and like collegiate wrestling and MMA.
In that case, I'm about to change
3,
my list up. Hold on, brother. Sorry.
3, Shaun White. 2, Bo Jackson. 1, Deion Sanders. I figure if you are the greatest at your position in anything like that, trumps.
You went through those last.
And he was a good baseball
player. Could you do it one more time for me? Your last 3.
Oh, sorry. 3, Shaun White. 2, Bo Jackson. 1, Deion Sanders.
All right. So, because Eric threw in the wrestling thing, I'm gonna go with my boy Kurt Angle at number 5.
Good stuff.
How could you not? The man won an Olympic gold. Like he was a trained amateur. Wait, you're talking about actual? Like you going from amateur
collegiate wrestling, and
MMA.
Oh, so this still count. Never mind.
I mean, you can count it.
Wrestling is a professional sport. To be fair,
sports entertainment.
You gotta be. You still have to be an athlete. Like a motherfucker.
I mean, yes, but
Just because it's athletic doesn't make it a sport. Like, you gotta be athletic to do Cirque du Soleil. That'll make it a sport.
I don't know. You may just have to be flexy bendy. You gotta be a contortionist for Cirque du Soleil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's athleticism.
what Kurt ain't. Yeah, you know what? F it.
It's your list.
Do it. Yeah, we going Kurt. We going with Kurt. And people who know me well will probably know it's my list off the top. We're gonna put Jim Thorpe at 4 because old nigga but respect.
Yeah. That's like, no person put him on the list and shit.
Yeah, old nigga but respect. I respect that. Now I'm gonna go Shaun White at 3 as well. I don't know if I want to go Bo at 1 or Dion at 1. Bo is different, but the injury is the what if there with Bo. But I'm gonna go with Bo because I feel like when you think two-sport athlete, I feel like the first person you think of generally is Bo Jackson. So I'm gonna go with Bo at 1, Dion at 2. Ken?
So at 5 I got Jim Thorpe. Number 4, Jim Brown. Number 3, Shaun White. Number 2, Bo Jackson. Number 1, Deion Sanders.
I should have put.
Wait, time out. Is Tim froze or is he just sitting really still?
I'm cold with this shit, dog. I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm with.
Sorry. Ken, who was number 1 again?
Deion Sanders.
Okay. All right. Well, that is the list, the top 5 for the week. That is the show for the week. We hope y'all enjoyed. We hope y'all had a enjoyable holiday. Let's finish the year out strong. Stay safe. Sure. Mask up. Social distance. Wash your hands. Mm-hmm. Wash your mask too.
Yeah.
Hey, do that.
Walk around with dirty masks and shit. You know, they don't want to wear these masks because they smell their own breath. They don't like that shit. That's goddamn. That's me. Bitch all day.
I will say it took one time for me to get humbled. I was like, nope.
Oh yeah, I definitely had to end. I was like, let me keep.
Everybody gonna catch one day. Ooh, shit.
You got to be impeccable. You can't have nothing too smelly for lunch, and you put your mask back on. You got, if you do, you better have something to help clean that up before you put it.
Walk around with a towel. Wash your face
with it.
With a towel.
With a towel.
Towel in a little bottle of personal Listerine, a little travel size Listerine shit.
Lord Jesus. But yeah, that's the show. We hope y'all enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On the Twitter, Instagram, PSN at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
your mom is fancy.
I want to say this real quick. I don't do it as often. But if you have next gen NBA 2K and you want to hoop, add me on PSN. I'll actually play with you. That's where I'm at right now. I actually play with you.
For sure.
She gonna start a GoFundMe for y'all to get PS5s in a minute.
Okay, I was about to be like, I'll throw 50. I'll throw you a little bit to put towards it if you want to go resell. Merry Christmas, nigga, for me and you.
At Bucks Burner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right.
K_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on. Wait, is that shit right? Yeah, my bad. All right, redo it real quick. Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. I miss y'all, dog. Till I see y'all again.
Bye, y'all.
It's the truth.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.